What do movie reviewers talk about? Wait, were you recording it?
Yeah, but it's fine.
You gonna cut it out?
Are there any striking examples of beauty in the art? Let's talk about that,
All
folks.
right.
Very striking.
I really feel like the way they utilize the apps is like kind of a world hub really just speaks to me about, you know, what they can do with the design and what they can do with the complexity of the symbolism in the movie, you know?
Right. I have to agree with Kevin on that. Maybe the worlds are symbolizing as realms, like
Realms.
Right.
Tying into Mario. Dude, let's freaking go, you know?
Like the pipes,
The pipes are like the apps. That's a good point to make.
You're gonna have to wonder if they're gonna keep this concept in the sequel.
You know, with Sony, with a lot of potential, all these fans, you know, all these great ratings, Sony definitely wanting to take a second stand and say, Emoji Movie 2, guys.
I would definitely purchase a ticket for that one. I must say,
I'm definitely buying this movie on Blu-ray. I'm picking this up.
Blu-ray.
I'm
Blu-ray, Red Ray,
buying a
Green
Blu-ray.
Ray.
I will have my emoji pillows. They can sell their own headphones with the emojis on the ears.
Oh, man, emojis on my ears.
Sony
Oh my goodness.
phone cases should be a thing.
Cases, slippers, fucking
Toothbrushes.
Oh.
The
Paste.
soundtrack with the Emoji Movie
Yes.
soundtrack.
Just
I'm
Dance,
sprung for
the
this.
emoji
The
song.
Just Dance app, the way they
yeah.
incorporated that into the
The way
movie.
they incorporated.
nice 5 minutes and 30 seconds.
But
How
T,
did we
I
know
must
that it was
say-
5 minutes and 30 seconds? It's like someone timed
it's like,
it or
it's
something.
like Tommy Marchand
It's
timed
like-
it.
Let's get the data on this.
Let's get
official
the
time,
numbers
folks.
here. By the data, we have 5.5 minutes in the Just Dance app. Applause
That's more time than I've ever spent in that app. Although that movie did want to make me dance.
the emoji
Oh, and the
box.
character development when Jean brought the princess.
Plot
The
twist was
princess
magnificent. That plot twist.
Don't you mean Jailbreak? Oh wait, she was the princess, guys.
All along.
She was the
Raise your hand if you saw that coming. Exactly.
Of course.
Exactly.
No one
0
saw
out
that
of 4
coming.
people. That is a 0% ratio. We'll
Yeah,
see that
nice
coming.
numbers, Benjamin.
Thank you so much. That's why I got a C in trigonometry this year.
Soundtrack too.
Soundtrack,
Oh,
very
fired
Christina
up.
Aguilera based with a side of
I
Pitbull.
think
But
they
who's
took
complaining?
Every song from 2011.
Let's talk about that smiley emoji, the main antagonist.
Conquered, absolutely conquered at the end of the film.
She was a control freak, I must say.
Don't let that smile fool you.
You're
Yeah,
right,
she-
joke her up the ass. Sorry, folks, for the profanity. I think the message in this movie, one of the many messages I must add, is smiles may be deceiving, folks.
Guys.
If someone says have a good day, they could really be saying fuck you.
Fuck you.
You have to watch your back constantly.
Yeah, hey Ben, look behind you.
Oh
what I fucking-
shit,
that's
it's the back of the car. Who would have thought?
Can we talk about that Hotel Transylvania?
Oh, wait.
I loved that short. That dog had me feeling a certain way, I must say.
Hell-
The dialogue was stellar.
Hi, hello there.
I also think no fan was expecting that out of that short. Raise your hand again if you expected the dog to say anything. Exactly, folks. That is a 0 out of 4 ratio. No one will expect it.
Really changed.
Anyways, back to the emoji
Back to
movie.
the
Can we
grind.
talk about the character development of
Developed.
meh?
Multiple emotional hotspot. If you need to have an emotion change, you go to meh.
You go to Gene, guys. You go to Gene.
Gene. Gangster Enterprise Newborn Elephants, folks. That is what Gene stands for.
Gene, the emoji machine.
He could whip out the emotions like no one's business.
And can we talk about Jean's parents for a minute?
Gene.
The tragic separation,
Oh no.
and then the epic.
I
Reunite.
think this is an underlining meaning of family, of separation can come back together even stronger.
Yeah,
folks.
love.
You
does
never
not
know.
Despair among
You
emotions.
could be in a fight with your sibling or your parents right now. Just go up and give them the hug. Your bond is instantly stronger.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie. I definitely cried during the emoji movie.
I watched it happen.
That is no.
Like dead ass.
Can we talk about High Five and his camaraderie with
Camaraderie.
Gene?
Oh yes, what
Oh.
a sidekick to
Talk
remember,
about
guys.
a best friend story, feel good story of the century.
Incredible.
Jailbreak really opened up Gene to all his emotions.
Jailbroke the phone.
Jailbroke.
When she was too afraid to show her feelings for him.
Much like the teenagers of our society, folks.
Amen.
I think it's a very good outlook on, like, outwards looking on our perspective, how we are absorbed in our phones. I feel like our society could look up from the phone maybe a few more seconds of the day.
Yeah,
Like,
there are
just-
24 hours in the day, guys. Like, look up from your phones.
Now raise your hand if you disagree with that. Exactly. That's a 0 out of 4. That's a 0%.
Fucking-
What are the odds? 3 times in a row, 0% chance. How do you do it?
That is a 3 out of 3% chance.
That is 100%.
The time it will be 0, folks.
Just like 3% on Rotten Tomatoes that it got.
Outstanding statistic by Tommy Marchand. Saying that,
Ladies and gentlemen, you say that Emoji Movie has 3% on Rotten Tomatoes. The true voices have spoken in society. We were at 6%, guys.
Oh,
We
the
were at
percentage
6%.
doubled. Oh.
And it's still opening night. You don't know. All those people who came to the theater with us, we haven't even sent in our reviews. You don't know
I
what
would
people are going to be
definitely
saying.
bump that up to a 9%. It has my 3%. Another topic I would really like to add is how Gene started falling for Jailbreak.
The emotions he must have been experiencing when
There are
he
multiple emotions
he
in
said,
this film.
"You make me feel all these amazing things," and she says, "I just want you to be you." He truly became the Met emoji there, and to think about that is heartbreaking, but also, you know, almost empowering. You know, even though it made me seem heartbreaking that he loses, you know,
Has
what
to
he
be-
thinks is love. You have to be wondering what's truly going on inside his spirit. You know, the power of the Met finally is unleashed, and to break this family chain of, you know, malfunctions. Like, to really be, what the fuck are you guys doing? Malfunction ass looking.
I think that the ultimate underlining meaning of this movie.
Let's get the light on Ben right here.
underlining meaning, folks. I think this movie is saying just let out your true self. Do not hold back your emotions. Say what you need to say sometimes. Say it.
Sometimes, amen.
Sometimes, unless you're in church and you just can't say some stuff.
True, Jesus.
Being yourself, folks, is the ultimate goal you should have.
Can we talk about the real hero of this movie? Who? The Twitter bird.
The bird from Rio.
How about that cameo from the bird from Rio, guys?
Oh God, the bird from Rio.
The blue bird from Rio.
Incredible.
If you're not aware, in their moment of dire need, the Twitter bird swept up Jailbreak in hand in order to go back to Textopolis
Sweep you up.
and save the lives of all the emojis.
Everyone in the theater was so moved that it got
Standing
a
ovation.
round of applause.
Standing ovation, round of applause, cheers, cries, love. I think this group of people here at Auburn Regal 17, the 10:15 showing of the Emoji Movie 2017, July 28th, 2017, just really
2017.
lived.
I had a great time, folks. If you had also had a great time, don't raise your hand. That is a 0 out of 4.
Never changes, guys.
So,
Never
folks,
changes. Always
100% of the 4 had a great time, folks.
Wow. This is
He
incredible.
just wanted a high five, but I did not give it to him, so there you go, Tommy.
This has been
Dashboard
Discussions.
Join us next week for another review.
of Baby Driver.
Fuck, I haven't seen